Hey guys, this is Ashwini and welcome back. Today we will see most important questions of collection using Java 8. These all questions which I have mentioned here, all the coding questions. We are not discussing any theoretical part. So no matter you are appearing for interview after the college or you are having a 2-3 year of experience, you can go through these questions. These are most important questions. You will definitely find it couple of questions in your interview from this list. Okay, so I have prepared all these questions and with the code. So if you want that code, just let me know. I will attach in the description. Okay, so without waste time, let me start this video. So the first question is how we can traverse a list with the Java 8. Now before Java 8 we are doing this with the list iterator, right? So but we are discussing here Java 8. So let me show like how we can do with the Java 8. So these are the code which I have already mentioned here. So as you can check, okay, so let me tell, this is a thing which we are doing with the Java 8. So if you want to be a anything I integer into the list, you can use this method as list. So traverse list. So you can do traversing in a list with the two terms, like in two terms, like with the help of lambda expression or with the help of method reference. So here is a method reference and here is a lambda expression. So I'm using all these two things. So let me put a differentiator here so we can easily see the output. Okay, so let me like this and let me run the program. So as you can check here in the left corner, or I will take it down. Okay, so 3 6 7 8 9 3 6 7, like, okay, so we are getting output two times because first we are using a lambda expression and second time we are using a method reference. So this thing is called you are using a lambda expression, the thing is called method reference. So I think this thing is very clear. So as a couple of times when you are starting your interview and say, okay, I know the collections framework and Java 8, so they are asking, okay, can you write a function or can you write a something for traversing your array list or list. Okay, so do not worry about it, you can do anything, whatever the any collection object you can put the for each on that, and streams, all these things. If you're having a difficulty all these questions like streams and Java 8, I have prepared this playlist for you all already. You can just go through this playlist and you will have a very easy thing and understanding about a Java 8 thing. Okay, so come back to our question. So our second question is how can you create a functional interface. Okay, so this is a thing, a very tricky thing here, like how you can create a functional interface. Actually in Java 8 we are having one annotation. Okay, so we are having one annotation here. Let me show you that annotation. So if you are going to that create functional interface, okay, so you are having this functional interface. So if you are using this functional interface and the specialty of functional interface I have talked about in all their playlist. So let me give you some brief idea. Like functional interface means you only have one abstract method and you can take any static method inside that, but only the mandatory condition is it can have only one abstract method. So what the with the help of how can I know this my function interface, let me do one thing for you. Let me create one more method. So now what is the error is coming, invalid at the ready function interface annotation. Functional interface is not a functional interface, right? This is not a functional interface because you are using at this annotation, and this annotation help a compiler to understand this is a functional interface or not. If you remove this annotation, no error will come. It will run as in like Java. Before Java 8 we are doing in a Java 7, right? So at that time only it will run, no problem, it will not occur. Okay, so let's come into the, let me go back and remove all these things. So yeah, so come back and remove this. Now this is a function interface. Now I think you have an idea about this, like how can we are using this function interface and all, right? Yeah, so the third question is program to iterate a hash set using Java 8. So all these questions we are doing with the Java 8. So you will found an interview like, okay, like hash map and hash set common collections. Okay, so you will found, okay, how you can iterate all these hash set and all. So let me come to the picture and say like how we are using a hash set. Okay, so let me comment it down, this one, and my traverse is hash set. So I have creating here the hash set which is saying, okay, set and books I am adding here, and this is a traverse. What I'm doing here, using a for loop. Okay, you are taking it like either you can using a for loop, we are doing it in the Java like 7 before Java 8, or you are using with the like for each method with the Java 8. So let me run this program and we can check how we can do this all these things. Okay, no, So control F11. So why it's showing me error? Let me show that. Yeah, traversal list, and let me comment it down and let me uncomment it. Okay, so as you can check here and down, it is a previous method which we are using before Java 8, and this is a after Java 8. Okay, clean code and effective. So these are the things which we gonna use, and what is the thing is we can use a method reference with for each. So two things we are using here, that is a method reference, and second is for each method which introduced in Java 8. Okay, I think this thing is clear. So let me go to the third question, that is program to count if element exist in a list. So what happened, what this question is saying, like suppose you are having a list like 2 3 4 5 2, right, and 6. So how many times, if suppose someone say like your item is 2, so you need to find this item in your list. Okay, so how many times you have 2? 2 you are having 2 times, right? So you need to give this answer like how many times your value is occurring in your list. Okay, so let's came back, and what I have done here, let me comment this down. Okay, and let me uncomment it. So like check value in a list function is, so let me go to the function and let me make you explain it. Okay, so let me explain you. Okay, so that is what I'm doing on top of list. Let me make a space here so you will have clear picture in your mind. So what I'm doing here, list stream filter, let me copy paste here, then make you explain each and everything about this. Okay, yeah, uh, let me do it here. So what I need to do now, okay, increase the font. Now see this, all these things here, this is a list, and on top of any collection you can put a stream. Okay, it will give you the stream object. And filter, in filter I already talk about, and that playlist, if you are interested in watching, we have here all these things, stream API, all these things, function interface, predicate functions. Okay, so what is a filter is, inside the filter you can check your condition, like okay, your element which you are putting a stream on this list is equals to data, and what is the data is 2, and what is your list is like suppose 2 3 4 2 and 5, like this. So it one by one it check. Okay, when your list is passing like 2 equals 2, and whatever the element it count is 2. Okay, so pretty simple, nothing complex anything here. So let me run this program for you. So it says like 2. Why it says 2? I have taken this array list here top down, like this is a array list, and passing I'm checking a 3 from here. Let me show you that. I'm checking 3. So what this function is doing, checking, counting a number, right, count the number from list. Okay, and what is the number is 3. So I have put all these comments so which make you understand like what we are doing each and every in function, right? So let me comment it down because we want to move to the next function, sorry, yeah, question. So what is the next question is, program to create a hash map using Java 8. This is a pretty important questions, whatever the things I have appear for the Java developer interview. This question is asked me each and every time. You need to be a traverse, you need to do this with hash map, you need to do this hash map. So anyhow hash map will definitely appear in your interview if you include your collection. Okay, so we can use this, you can traverse with the help of a lot of method like for each, key set, entry set, and so, but I need to be do this with the help of Java 8. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. Yeah, so how we are doing this, traversing a map. So let me uncomment it. So what I have done first, let me make you explain it. Let me tell you this, that is hash map, and I have creating this a hash map, that is integer hash map, right? I'm creating it like 2 1 3. So for traversing I need to be run this program and go to the this traverse. So what it is doing, with the help of like for each and all these things, let me make you explain what is a code snippet and what it is doing here. Okay, so came back, and yeah, because I take all these things here because it will make you understand to like what we are doing here. Okay, so now look at the code. This is your map object. which you are creating a like 1 2 3 4 add all these things put in, right? You put all these things in a your code. So as you can check, you have prepare your map object, hash map object, right here. So now what you need to do, key and value. In for each method you are passing key, this is your key, right? And this is your value, and you are saying system.out.println, this is a key and this is a key and key. Okay, you are using this particular approach. So this is very simple if you know the lambda expressions. Okay, so nothing complex here. You just need to be practiced 2 3 times. Like you are practicing the first time, you will found pretty complicated here. Okay, but after 2 3 steps, after 2 3 repetitions of practice, you will find it very simple. So do not worry about it. So let me run this. So as you can see and down, like key equals to 1 2 and 3. So this is a like way we are traversing our hash map in the with the help of java 8. Okay, so let me comment it down. If you have any question or whatever I'm explaining or whatever the questions is, or I am doing anything wrong, just comment it down. I will take it up and we will do it. Okay, so now what is the thing is like seventh or sixth question is like program to short hash map by key by using java 8. Okay, you need to be write a program to short your hash map keys. Okay, like you are having a hash map, you want to short it as according to your keys, whatever the key you are passing. On top of that you need to be put a sorting. Okay, so let me tell you how we can do that. Okay, so I have created this hash map, and what is the key is like 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. Okay, in hash map you know that like default by default we are putting element sorting is not required. It will put an element here and there. Okay, because it's following a linked list or inside when we are talking about an internal architecture. So let me, what is a, this is a sorted map. Okay, java it's sorting using a comparing by like let me explain this function in detail. Okay, because you need to be understand this, otherwise you will not understand how the sorting is working here. Okay, so this is a pretty method, this one only, like what I'm doing. So you need to be focused this code map.entry set, it will give you whatever the entry you have in your map. Okay, this thing we know before the java 8 also. Stream, on that full set you are putting a stream. This entry set give you the set, and on top of that you are putting a stream, and you said okay sorted, and inside whatever the sorting is entry by comparing by key. Okay, entry is a predefined thing which already exists. It is not anything related to java 8 or anything. Okay, so collect, and this is a method like collect and collectors to map. And here again we are using a method reference entry get key. So entry is a class, and we are saying like, and let me show you. Okay, this is entry interface, and inside we having a lot of things like get value and get key. Okay, so we are saying okay method reference get key get value, and this is a thing which we are using. Okay, we need to pass on term of keys, and like we are passing in a comparator. So what I want like linked list linked hash map. So at the term of at the end we are getting this sorted map. So let me run this program, you will have an idea like how it is working. Okay, so as you can check here before sorting, it says okay 6 is like this, your it is printing. Okay, because in that terms like if we are creating something like 1 2 3 4 like this is putting. Okay, so after the sorting like 1 1 2 2 in ascending order we are sorting. Okay, so this is a question. Now next question is short array list based on the field. Why I'm saying based on the field, if you have a custom array like you have one student or employee object. Okay, and you are making an array list of this student. Okay, so I want to be putting a sorting on top of one field. Let me show you what I'm saying. We are having here an employee class, an employee class we are having employee name and employee id. So I want to put sorting this array list. I have prepared an array list here. Let me first comment it down. I have prepared this objects, 3 objects, and I add into the array list, and the array list is type of employee. On I want to put sorting based on say some name. Okay, so what should I do? Like sorted here array list. So if I go to this method sort of custom array list, what it is doing, Like this is before sorting. You need to print this. I will print this, I will show you. And after, we have one method that is add employee list dot sort. And here this is a thing we need to pass in a comparator. Okay, so this thing we can perform into three ways. Either you can perform with a negative sign, or how you want to perform. So like get, this is the object. Okay, and inside it is using a comparator. So like it need to be passed to object. So it is used like object 1 and object 2, and object 1 get employee and compare to with object 2. So these O2 and O1 is the object of an employee class, so whichever you are putting into your array list. So I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so let me run this. So as you can see, before sorting this is your output, and after sorting this is your output. So let me show you whatever the method, like whatever the object I have created, John Dew and Lobo and this one. Okay, so if I run my program again, and you can see the output. Okay, so this is the output. So you can do this thing with the help of uh, short method and passing a comparator inside it. So yeah, let me go up and comment it down, because I do not want to be a mess up with the output, because you will not understand after that what is going here, right? So let me comment it down and go to the next question. Next question is collection only keys. Okay, collect only keys, not collection, from the map in set using Java 8. One map you have, you need to be collect only keys in your set using a Java 8. It is very simple if you know Java 8. Okay, so how we can do this? You have one map, and what is a hash map? Let me uncomment it. Okay, and what is my hash map is, this is my hash map. So 1 2 3, I need to be collect only keys 1 2 3. So let me come back to this method, get keys from Java 8. So what is a method is map key set. What is a key set will do? It will give you the key, and on that I'm putting a string, and that string I'm putting into the list. Okay, so if you want to in a set, you can take in a set. I have written here set, and I'm taking a list, so no problem. Whatever you want to there, you want to take your particular set into like values into set or list, you can do that. So I'm taking in a list, so no issue in that. Okay, whatever your interview will say, you can modify according to that. So let me do that, run program. So as you can say, only list 1 2 3 is coming, right? So इतना कोई इशू नहीं है उसमें. Like whatever you want to see, like कि अगर इंटरव्यूअर ने बोला कि सेट आना चाहिए तो तुम्हारा सेट आ जाएगा. अगर बोला कि ठीक है, अगर तुम्हें लिस्ट लेनी है तो लिस्ट ले लो, तो नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम इन दैट. ओके, तो इट इज़ नॉट अ बिग डील. वी विल चेंज द कोड एट एनी टाइम. इट इज डजंट मीन कि हम रट के जा रहे हैं कि हाँ भाई अगर हमने लिस्ट पढ़ा तो लिस्ट ही आएगा. ठीक है. सो नाउ व्हाट इज द 10th क्वेश्चन इन. Actually, this is ninth question. The numbering is being bit correct. Okay, incorrect here. So collect only values from map instead of using Java 8. You want to collect a values as similar you are collecting keys. Okay, so what we need to do, as you can see here, I'm not running that program. I will show like here we are collecting a keys, you are collecting a view. So we have one method inside a map, like map dot values. On top of you are putting a stream, and you are collecting a this one. So let me uncomment and write a code for you, so you will have that thing bit confident in your mind. Okay, yeah, we have done that. Okay, yeah, 1 2 3, right? Values are coming this time because my hash map have this key and value. Okay, so now the final question is, okay, that is why this is not a this is also a coding question, but not related to the Java 8. Okay, so why I'm saying there, like properties file, whenever we are learning a collection. Okay, so we have this thing in a mindset. Okay, this is not using, because I have done this mistake. We leave this particular data structure in a collection like properties, because this will be used in a mostly in a real-time projects, not in a coding practices. So we leave this. So interviewer ask, okay, you have an experience, so why properties file is important? So we, this properties file is important because let's suppose you are using a variable, okay, inside a function, and you need to be a change of you need to be pass a different value again and again. You need to change that variable value again and again, right? But in properties file, you just change the properties file at once, and it will, wherever you are using that particular value, it will reflect automatically. You don't need to be changed again and again in each and every variable. Let me show what I am want to say. Let's suppose this is my property demo file. It is, I have passing here the absolute part, so not an issue. If you want to pass a relative part, you can do that. So this is my db property, okay, and here is a db property, and I'm passing this a property here. Let me increase a font for you so you can easily see. So user mark and password 123, right? So wherever I'm using a user, like user and password, right, so it is automatically reflect. So yeah, let us say user and password. So let me run this program for you. You will have an idea that, so like mark 123. Now let me change something here. So I will say instead of mark like ab, uh, abcd. Okay, let me run this program again. So abcd. Okay, so this is a benefit of properties file. Just place your values at one place, like place your values in a properties file. It will automatically reflect wherever you are using in your program. So this is a benefit, and these are the important questions which we have discussed in this video. So you have any question related to all these questions, like just let me know. I will help you to understand. And do not forget to watch this playlist, okay, and do not forget to subscribe this channel, and like and share with your friends. Okay, if you found this video helpful, just give a thumbs up. I will see you in the next video with some other topic. Or if you want me to make a video on some particular topic, just comment it down. I will happy to make that video. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.